Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second annual Golden Turd Awards for the Shittown Florida Man Power Ranking Podcast. I am joined by friend and co-host and is currently starting a crocodile golf course. The hell, Anthony?
Well, considering you've got an alligator prison now, I think it's only fair that we start up a crocodile golf course.
That is fair. That is fair.
Because, you know, the alligator's having way too much fun on golf courses these days.
True.
Hey, I am so excited for tonight. Plenty of stuff to get through, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. Not only that, but we've got some new awards to give as well.
That we do. But first, I want to thank all of our lovely sponsors for sponsoring this year. Oh, God, we've had so many. But let's give thanks to a very select few for standing out with Tub Time.
Does your bathroom feel dated? Do the tiles take you back to a bygone era? Have you lost the will to enjoy quiet time immersed in water? Then make sure you reach out for some Tub Time with Tina. Tub Time with Tina is the new premier interior design company specializing in turning your bathroom from drab to glam. With a wide range of products and services, you won't need to feel ashamed of your bathroom anymore. Book in Tub Time with Tina and let's make Tub Time party time.
Thank you, Tub Time with Tina, for sponsoring the show. They have been such a great sponsor, haven't they?
Absolutely, and you know, it's always a fun time whenever you're having Tub Time with Tina. Let's face it.
That's true.
Now, don't worry, the rest of the sponsors will be getting mentioned throughout the course because, of course, they will be supporting certain awards throughout the course of the evening. We've got a lot to get through, so NCR, I think we might have to crack straight into it.
Yes. What is the first category award that we have?
Ladies and gentlemen, our first award is the Steve Irwin Memorial Award for the best story involving animals. Of course, whenever we do this, we'll always make mention to our previous year's winners. Last year, it was the Rogue Vet of Adelaide, the one doing, I think, the only thing I'm going to say with regards to this is Red Rocket. Ew. NCR, yes. Who is the shortlist for Florida Man?
For Florida Man, in the Steve Irwin Award category, we have Dog Saves Its Elderly Owner by Flagging Down Police. Our second nominee for Florida Man is the Florida Man who tried to use an alligator for bond and said it's okay because it's also a lawyer.
Oh, that story was absolutely incredible. The alligator lawyer story from last year. For my nominations from the Shit Towns of Australia, we go back first of all to the 23rd of March in Melbourne, where a police found a snake in a woman's pants during arrest, and no, that is not a euphemism. My second nomination is from the 13th of April, Cardwell in Queensland, where an elderly man has been hospitalized and residents hide in their homes as a violent cassowary take over a street. And for those wondering, yes, unlike the emu, the cassowary is a very violent summer bitch.
Oh, the cassowary. He's made appearances not only in the land down under, but in the land of the Sunshine State.
I remember that story as well.
And we have the envelope.
Yes, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Steve Irwin Memorial Award for Best Story Involving Animals is, well, it's no surprise, it is Florida Man's Alligator Lawyer.
Congratulations. Let me pull up their beautiful, beautiful trophy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this year, as NCR brings it up, we've got brand new trophies this year. We've actually managed to increase the budget.
Hey, those corporate sponsors pay off, man.
They do eventually.
So here is the award that all of our representatives and nominees will receive via UPS. The second annual Golden Turd Shit Towns of Australia Florida Man Power Ranking Podcast Award. Look at that brilliant crystal.
Hey, that is absolutely stunning. That and it's great to see our great sponsors at Vaucluse Bitter have even put in a couple of miniature stubbies to be included.
They insisted on it.
Yeah,
they really did.
Our second award is the Hugh Grant Award for the best act of debauchery in a public place, and of course, this one is proudly sponsored by Becca's House of Secrets. We will make mention as well that our previous year winner, NCR, was that incredible story of Florida woman's lesbian threesome in a public pool.
Oh, God, that story still gives me nightmares.
I think it gives a few people nightmares trying to work out what the hell was going on in that incident.
I think the children had more to worry about than we did.
Mummy, what are those three? No, actually, I'm not going to go there.
You horrible, horrible man, you.
NCR, who are the nominations from Florida Man?
From the Sunshine State, Florida woman and Florida men have a threesome in a Winn-Dixie parking lot.
Giggity.
And our second nominee is a duo, a 87-year-old Florida man and an 82-year-old Florida man arrested for exposing themselves at a state park and then trying to proposition other people.
Oh my God, this is the lemon party story, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh my God, that one was bad. That one was bad. Oh.
Who are the nominees from Land Down Under?
First off, we've got from the 6th of April, good old Goldie, where a couple have fucked in front of kids and tourists at a popular pelican feeding spot before demanding payment for the show.
Well, you put on some quality entertainment, you want to get paid.
And then, I mean, only one thing comes to mind for this.
Let's get busy.
You. Oh,
You bastard. The other story from the 16th of March takes us to Geelong in Victoria, where a prolific public wanker pleads guilty to public wanking while on parole for previous public wanking.
It's like,
It's
how?
wank-
Go.
It's
Go for it.
wankception.
Do you think he was listening to Wang Chung?
No. You awful person.
And the envelope, please. This year's winner, Anthony.
The winner this year is the Geelong public wanker pleading guilty for public wanking while on parole for public wanking.
We would send him a trophy, but he requested a case of lotion instead.
He did well to beat the Florida lemon party. Oh. Our third award is the Troy McClure Award for excellence towards hardcore nudity, and it is proudly sponsored by Hank's Decking. Be the biggest and best decking town, and because we have to, here it is.
I'm Troy McClure, and I'll leave you with what we all came here to see: hardcore nudity.
I mean, I'd love to keep that playing all the way.
But we'd get hit with a copyright, and then we'd lose the stream.
Who are the nominations for Florida Man?
For Florida Man, we have a Florida woman walking with a liquor bottle of Flashpoint cinnamon whiskey, walks with no pants and no panties down the street, followed by her other contestant in this, well, brief and buff situation, A Florida man walking in 36-degree weather, buck naked. Mind you, that's when you don't even have socks on, according to Grady Judd, for a TikTok challenge.
For the shit towns of Australia, first off, from the 20th of April, we head off to Mildura in Victoria, where a homeless man has been accused of a naked street rampage and has demanded the judge increase his jail sentence. I mean, bold move. Very bold move.
That is a very bold move.
The other story takes us to Airlie Beach in Queensland, which is pretty much the Gold Coast, where a pest has whipped out his dick in a watch house after being arrested for allegedly wanking in a phone booth. I have the envelope here.
Before we open that envelope,
yes.
When it comes to that last one, only one thing comes to mind.
Oh, fucking do it again.
Very good. Very, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the envelope here. I have a feeling Florida's going to take this one because those two stories are very strong indeed. And the winner is, yes, it's going to Florida. Peak Florida woman with the bottle of flashpoint and flashing her bottom.
Madam, I hope you are wearing pants because I think we just knocked them off you.
Oh, dear. Congratulations, Florida woman, the winner of the Troy McClure Award.
We'll be right back after a quick, brief word from our sponsors at Aura. Today's sponsor is Aura. We're online a lot, and let's be real, there's a lot of shitty things online these days, and this is where today's sponsor, Aura, can come in and help you. Aura is an all-in-one digital security, protecting your personal data, monitoring your credit for you, has parental controls, VPN, antivirus, gives you 24-hour protection, and offers you a $1 million identity theft insurance policy. And why is Aura important to protect you? Well, we see a lot of things online that lead us to some websites that steal our data, then sell that stuff off to data brokers who can sell it and resell it, causing you to get spam calls, junk emails, and sign you up for things you didn't even want. But not only that, Aura puts an end to those pesky scam calls, the spam emails, and not only that, it can get your data removed from data brokering websites without you having to move a finger. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial by using my link in the description box and signing up at aura.com/NCR or scanning the QR code. That's aura.com/NCR or scan the QR code for your free 14-day trial, and don't leave your data unsecured. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring us throughout the year that we've had you guys as a sponsor for the channel. You guys have been awesome. But I think we should keep the show on a roll here.
Yes. It is time for award number 4. It is the Mr. Mackey Award for the funny story involving drugs, proudly sponsored by BSBT Dentistry. This is last year's winner was from Hayfield in Victoria, where a tow truck driver was charged twice in one day for being under the influence of crystal meth while working on his tow truck.
I remember that story. It was very moving. It tugged at my heart.
Oh, that's disgraceful. That is disgraceful.
Well, I'm better than Billy Crystal.
This is true. This is true. Who are your nominations from Florida Man?
For Florida Man, we have the Florida Man arrested in a $4.7 million drug bust, and the homeless Florida man caught with 39 grams of methamphetamine and $2,700 in cash.
Both very decent hoards.
Very.
From the shit towns of Australia, first off, from the 16th of March in Maroochydore in Queensland, hospital staff find a stash of drugs hidden under a patient's foreskin.
Wow. There's
a lot going on there.
At least we could tell it wasn't cold.
The other story from the 12th of October from Sydney, New South Wales, An L plater and their supervisor both test positive for crystal meth.
Ooh, wow.
We have the envelope. The Mr. Mackey Award for the funniest story involving drugs goes to Sydney, New South Wales, for the L plater and supervisor both testing positive for crystal meth.
Congratulations, both of you. Please remember your trophy cannot be exchanged for crystal meth.
Oh my God. Okay, we always like to try and keep a lookout for some of the best comments in the comment section. But Jesus Christ, Cicero.
Oh, God. Is Loretta here? If
Yes.
Loretta Jones is here, she's gonna be a challenge, people.
Oh, Loretta versus Cicero is going to be an amazing battle.
It truly is.
Our fifth award tonight is the Captain's Award for the best instance of, everyone say it with me, fuck around
and find out.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the best instance of instant karma. This award was previously sponsored by Coded's Detective Agency. However, the check kept bouncing, and we believe he's actually gone missing without paying for the rest of his sponsorship.
The bastard.
So, if you happen to be loitering around certain strip joints in Atlanta, if you can locate him, please remind him he owes us money.
Where's my money, man? How are you talking to me, man?
NCR, who are your nominations for the Captain's Award?
This year, Florida Man gave us a challenge for this award. However, we narrowed it down to two outstanding stories. Florida Man claims he was teleported by spacemen into a stolen BMW while crashing it at 103 miles per hour.
I remember that one. That is absolutely amazing. But, the problem was that we all know the reason why he didn't get away with it. He chose the wrong car.
Flirting outrageously with a waitress, and it's okay because he's got a jet.
But
if he had a Jag, he would have gotten away with it. It would have made sense.
That's true, because everybody knows if you own a Jag, you can get away with almost anything. But the funniest part about that story is he was asking people for a lighter after crashing the car, and one of the bystanders tells the police on body cam he's got money for a BMW, but he doesn't have a damn lighter. But our second nominee comes from that special place that Anthony loves so much.
Oh,
From Polk County.
Yes.
From Polk County, Florida, Grady Judd and Operation Fool Around and Find Out, where we learned the term Rolex ugly, and they netted a total of 255 arrests.
Loretta's fired straight back.
Oh my God, Loretta.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Oh.
Probably all singles too.
Oh God. Hopefully they haven't been stuffed into a sock drawer. From the shit towns of Australia, first off on the 23rd of February. And you knew this town had to appear at some point. It's Port Pirie. Where a drongo has been arrested after calling police about a break-in, only for them to find homemade explosives, a pen gun, and other weapons in that bloke's house. I mean, that's pretty impressive. The other nomination from Sydney, New South Wales, a Drongo arsonist accidentally sets himself on fire while trying to torch a barbershop. Now, we've seen the video of this a couple of times, and I can tell you now it is absolutely hilarious. And we saw this happen a couple of times throughout the course of the year because a couple of other locations where people attempted to set the shop on fire resulted in people setting themselves on fire. The other notable one being a guy trying to set a liquor store on fire, not only set himself on fire, but then also ended up setting the internals of his own car on fire.
Oh, I guess that situation was hot.
Cicero agrees as well. Now, I have the envelope here, NCR, and yeah, there it is. I've got the actual envelope here, and I'm opening it. There you go. Again, thank you for the budget. The winner of the Captain's Award for fucking around and finding out is Sheriff Grady Judd and Florida woman being classified as Rolex ugly.
Now, we can't do this justice without actually showing them some of the greatness from this bust from Grady Judd.
Roll that beautiful footage.
So we're talking to a mom. She's 48, Sherry Pena. She's on public assistance. She's living at a DV shelter in Central Florida. She drove her daughter, Haley Pena, 23, to have sex. When we ask her, "You're a mother to this young lady, what are you thinking?" She said, "Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I just thought I was taking her to buy drugs." Oh, that's better. You know, you're taking her to her drug dealer, right?
Okay. It's a bold strategy.
Let's see if this one pays off.
But here is why we have the term Rolex ugly.
All right, I'm going to go through these. How about Jason Bathis from 43 from Davenport? This is our human trafficking and prostitution folks. He's charged with offering to commit. This Jason Bathis, okay? When he walks in, you think, well, I have set up a deal with an ugly woman. And I think you would all agree that this guy's an ugly woman, right? This is what you really get when the makeup comes off. This is Jason Bathis. Now, I want you to think about this a minute, okay? You decide that you're going to hook up with a woman. She comes in, and she's already uglier than a mud fence, right? And then as you start to engage.
Look at the bloke in the background there. Look at this. He's trying to. He's almost breaking there in laughter.
And you know what the funny thing is? He's a high up. Look at the stars. He's supposed to be professional, but Grady starts breaking them one by one.
You find out, hey, this dudette is a dude, and look what he really looks like. Yeah, he looks like he should have been in a Scarface movie someplace. I don't know. This is struggling. People think they're getting this, and many times they're getting a really bad guy. So this is the before and after. You know, when you find them in the bar at night, you know, you try to drink it pretty, and you wake up the next morning and you see this. Yeah, that's what we call Rolex ugly.
There
Rolex ugly is you wake up the next morning and they're laying on your arm and your Rolex is there and you just chew your arm off and leave the Rolex. You just got to get out of there.
All right, he's gone. He's gone.
You see why this one won, folks. Oh, Loretta.
Hey. Priorities.
Oh. The funny thing is, imagine going into booking and they're inventorying your property. One wig, one pair of pumps, one female latex chest. Oh, I don't know if the lights were on, but if they were, I hope you had a very dark burlap sack.
I think I get the feeling that he, she, whatever, was trying to use Homer's patented makeup gun and had it set on whore.
Well, it was arrested for whoring, so.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh,
My God. Our next award is the Fargo Award for Woodchipper Moment of the Year, proudly supported by one of our best sponsors in Woody's Woodchipper Emporium. And I can tell you now, we've got some absolute beauties that deserve a trip to the Woodchipper. NCR, who are your nominations?
my nominations are Florida man arrested after police find files of CP as young as 6.
Ew, ew, ew.
They found multiple devices with files of CP, and yeah. Our next nominee is yacht owner and businessman arrested for trafficking teens for sex.
Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
Oh, Cicero.
God. No, it wasn't. It wasn't in Brazil. But never say never in terms of whom Floyd associates with. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
From the shit towns of Australia, thankfully I've got no stories involving CP. Thankfully.
Thank God.
But they're both from the same day, the 9th of March, which makes me wonder what the fuck was going on that day. Not only that, they're in the very, very, very similar location. One is from Shell Harbour, the other one is from Wollongong. And NCR, even you know how close those two locations are.
They're not that far. They're just a stone throw away.
So what the fuck was going on in the Illawarra that day?
There was something in the air the night.
Did you just reference an ABBA song?
Yes.
Oh. First off, we've got a Gronkess accused of sexually assaulting a man with a frying pan.
Ouch.
That's painful.
Talk about a tight situation.
Yeah. Clearly, she was trying to cook, but not the right way to go about it. Yes, Bookie Worm, we can confirm a frying pan. Rodney's called you out, NCR.
Sorry, Rodney. I regret nothing for my jokes.
The other story from Shell Harbour is a feral teen and a she-gronk arrested after an alleged burnout and high-speed chase with their baby in the car. You disgrace. I have the envelope. The winner of the Fargo Award for Woodchipper Moment of the Year is Florida man caught with CP with people as young as 6.
Sir, you can pick your trophy up at the long hallway that's dark. Just mind the drop.
Exactly. You do have to go down a short sloped channel. Don't worry about the noise you hear at the bottom of that. Our next award is a fan favorite and one that everyone always looks forward to. It is the Daniel Meredith Jones Award for dipshittery in politics. And how fitting is it, of course, NCR, that there was a shithouse politician story that came out of North Wales in the latter half of this year.
That is true. It was almost ironic as if fate brought the stars together.
Absolutely. And what's more, it was a local Labor member of Parliament. Of course, we all found out where Daniel Meredith Jones was involved at one time. No, it's not them, but it wasn't him, but you know what? It wasn't far off. I can also announce, NCR, that this award has a sponsor.
Oh, which sponsor is that, sir?
It is Trump University.
Are you serious?
Trump University is sponsoring the Daniel Meredith Jones Award.
Hold on. If we're doing that, I have to do it justice.
Do it.
I just have to say, this is the biggest award. It's the greatest award. It's a super award. Only the finest get this award.
Is this the MAFA movement now? The Make America Fabulous Again?
It's the flamingo movement. Make flamingos great again.
Of course, the previous winner was the Townsville mayor, who got investigated for stolen valor and got paid to fuck off. And I could tell you now, NCR, that same mayor was back and nearly got shortlisted again.
What the hell is wrong with that man?
Well, there are a couple of things wrong. First off, it's where he comes from.
The city of Townsville is under attack.
Of course, Townsville. It's always Townsville.
He resigned, but then he announced his run for state election. But, NCR, who are your nominations?
For the Daniel Jones Meredith Award, we have Miami-Dade Executive Councilman says it was only a joke about running over protesters. Followed by our Florida woman who scammed the New York City Housing Authority out of rent while only being 1,000 miles away.
Oh, pretty decent. Pretty decent. On the shit towns of Australia, various incidents of the same group of neo-Nazis turning up to various towns, including Adelaide, South Australia, and Melbourne, Victoria, to protest about their tiny penises.
Again.
Jeez. Cicero and Loretta are going hard at it at the moment. Just be careful. We don't want it getting too moist over there.
Yeah. I didn't pay too much for the cleaning crew this year.
God damn it. Did we spend all that budget money?
You saw the espresso machine?
Oh, yeah, true. Our other story comes from Brisbane in Queensland. I knew I'd get a reaction. Yes! Get it. Comes from Brisbane in Queensland. And, well, we all know eccentric MP for Kennedy, Bob Carter, how nuts he can be sometimes, especially when he makes references to allegedly every 3 months a farmer getting eaten by a crocodile. Well, he's come out on the 31st of August, made claims that immigrants are violent, and then after a journalist brought up the fact that he is the son and grandson of migrants, then immediately threatened to punch the journalist.
Impressive. Highly impressive.
For those wondering where his background is, his heritage is actually Lebanese. The envelope is with me.
Rodney.
Oh, that's outstanding. That is outstanding. I have the envelope. I can confirm, NCR, that the Daniel Meredith Jones Award is staying in Queensland. The winner is Bob Carter, MP.
Congratulations, but I think it's only fair and just for Mr. Ketter that we show the fine people what this great politician is about.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. I've got the video.
Soup hair. Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Soup hair coming in hot.
Here we go.
What you just said without being identified as a racist. Some gentlemen, ladies, this man is a racist. Don't listen to him, please.
Bob, doesn't he have the freedom to ask a question as a journalist?
No, he doesn't if he asks a racist question, which implies racism. I'm not going to answer it, and I don't consider him a proper Australian, a fair-minded Australian. He sees people as foreign because of their heritage. And that is very un-Australian. Very un-Australian.
That's true in Australia.
It was about people who come here with good values. Bob, can I just ask?
Now, I will go back to the fire up of that initial piece. Here we go. Here it is.
Bob, you've got Lebanese heritage yourself.
Oh, mate, don't say that because that irritates me and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that. My family have been in this country for 140 years, right? So if you say anything like that, I have on many occasions punched blokes in the mouth, right? So I'm restraining myself today. Don't say it. I'm not listening to you. You're out.
Sorry, Bob.
I have to.
Do it. Yeah, agreed. You know what the best part is as well? The hat. Did you see how fluttery that hat got as he got angry?
You never mess with a man with a big brimmed hat.
Exactly. Oh, Bob Catter. You're a lunatic. And we love you for it only because you keep giving us amazing content.
Oh.
I think Loretta and Cicero are getting a bit kinky with each other.
Oh.
You need to settle down.
I knew we should have put those gift cards to Becca's House of Secrets in the goodie bags.
Oh, God damn it. You did it again?
She's a friend of the show.
Oh. Bookie Worm. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't like cat calls. Doesn't like Lebanese calls either. Our next award is the Carl Johnson Award for Best Attempt at a GTA Angle. Of course, our previous winner last year was the Taree man who assaulted the elderly taxi driver, stole the car, crashed the car, attacked a dog walker, stole her car, and then caused a six-car pile up.
Oh, that was a good one.
NCR, who are your nominations?
First up, Florida man swings metal shelf in grocery store brawl.
Ooh.
A massive brawl broke out at one of the finest grocery store establishments in Florida, a Publix, where shopping is a pleasure, causing a multi-checkout lane brawl where one man pulls his shirt off and then grabs a metal shelf and starts swinging it around. But our next nominee is truly a GTA moment. Florida man steals forklift and then an ATM, but only drives 1 mile before giving up.
One of our earliest and
that's hilarious.
best listeners.
That is absolutely hilarious. For the shit towns of Australia, the nominations from the 9th of February, Coffs Harbour, where a Gronk hijacks a car with a kid inside, then runs over the woman who tried to stop him. Pretty shitty behavior, if you ask me. And Coffs Harbour
Really?
trying to do their best to make sure the Carl Johnson Award does not leave the mid-north coast of New South Wales. The other story is from the 13th of April from Lajamanu in the Northern Territory, where feral kids allegedly steal an ambulance, drive 500 kilometers to Halls Creek, and then proceed to ram a pair of police cars.
Yeah, that's definitely a Grand Theft Auto moment.
That is absolutely incredible. For those wondering, Lajamanu is like the middle of nowhere in the Northern Territory. They drove all the way to Halls Creek in Western Australia. That trip is actually, I say 500 kilometers. I'm sorry, NCR. I've shortchanged the trip. It's 635 kilometers.
Well, you were trying to be fair.
I was trying to be very fair. The envelope is here. Thank you very much, Dwayne. The winner of the Carl Johnson Award for Best Attempt at a GTA Angle is Lajamanu, Northern Territory, and the feral kids who stole the ambulance, drove to Halls Creek, and rammed the police cars.
Oh, you wild and crazy, misguided youth. You are truly the youth run wild.
Indeed.
And yes, that was a Skid Row reference.
It could be Row. It could be worse. It could be Saints Row.
Get out.
I love that game, though.
I love it.
Our next award is the Coogee Bay Award for the shittiest story involving food. This story, of course, is sponsored by Holy Smokes Barbecue and is in honor, NCR, of course, of the Coogee Bay Hotel.
Oh, we couldn't afford Guido.
You see, Guido was too busy oiling himself up for his next appearance in Cicero's dungeon.
We do have a statement he wrote. I'll read it. Yeah, man, this award is for the crazy, god-awful food from Coogee Bay. Don't eat the chocolate souffle. You're speaking from words of Guido Hetzis.
Do not trust any of the dessert at the Coogee Bay Hotel. NCR, who are your nominations?
A Florida woman throws rotisserie, fried, and uncooked chicken at a woman that she was having an argument with.
I feel like chicken
Like
tonight.
chicken tonight.
Like
chicken tonight. Our second nominee for this award, Florida man breaks into a restaurant to steal secret recipes.
Why do both stories have to involve chicken?
Well, sometimes you get hungry and you got to make a run to KFC. I would be worried with the bird appetizers. I'm just saying.
Well, I hope the Flamingo Army is staying well clear of this at the moment.
They are.
Oh, boy. From the shit towns of Australia, two stories for you. First off, from the 11th of May in Perth, in Western Australia, where a Gronk allegedly assaults a supermarket owner with a wheel of cheese. Sue Bear is so accurate.
That's true. But I have to wonder, was it a soft cheese?
I reckon it was a full wheel of aged Jarlsberg. That thing hurts like a motherfucker.
Oh, it's so hard. Of course.
Geez, when you say it like that, you're going to get Loretta and Cicero excited. Settle down, NCR. Oh, very good. Very good. Our other story comes from Newcastle in New South Wales on the 20th of July when a 10-year-old robs a service station at knife point, all for 2 bottles of milk.
Well, they shouldn't have answered his question when he asked, "Got milk?"
Oh, damn, he needs some milk.
Ah. Ah. And Dwayne, the envelope, please.
I have the envelope here. We are ready to go. The winner of the Coogee Bay Award for the shittiest story involving food. By the way, we should mention as well, of course, that the winner from last year was Florida woman who assaulted her relative with a fresh bowl of ravioli.
Well, it was a spicy meatball.
Jesus.
This is why we do this show. It's the side chat.
I love it. I absolutely love it. The winner of the Coogee Bay Award for the shittiest story involving food
Loretta.
is Florida woman throwing the rotisserie chicken.
We give you your award, but no 11 herbs and spices.
No. Oh, that is amazing. Our next award is the Plank Award for the most random theme, sponsored by our good friends at Vaucluse Bitter. For whatever you need, whenever you get that hard-earned thirst. NCR. The previous winner was, of course, Florida man's love of police impersonations. Who was the nominations for this year?
This year, we only have one nomination for Florida Man. Florida Man tells police he was dealing with sexual frustration when trying to stick his erect appendage in a horse's nostril.
Oh, no, there wasn't a theme around apparent bestiality, was it?
No.
Oh, no.
The man tried to have carnal relations with the horse's nostril. It was a 26-year-old mare named Raven.
This is of course the story that Grady Judd covered, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh boy. Our nominations from the shit towns of Australia. We have two themes. Oh, Cicero, get out. Get out. From Melbourne, of course, the various stories from Melbourne making its claim to be the machete capital of the world. All the stories of violent crimes being committed by people being armed with machetes.
Loretta, you brought something to my mind that broke Anthony when we first covered this story. When Grady Judd said the man had a hitch in his giddy up.
The other story came from Brisbane, where there were, I can't believe I've got to cover this one. There were repeated incidents of a particular IVF clinic fucking up the artificial inseminations by using sperm from the wrong donors.
Oh God, I remember this. This wasn't their first time, nor the second, nor the third.
And it was the same fucking IVF clinic. How? Oh, boy. Oh, Red Eye, thank you so much for joining us. Interesting. I have the envelope, NCR. The winner of the Plank Award for the most random theme is Brisbane, Queensland, and that particular IVF clinic.
Congratulations. We will send you a label maker and some turkey basters to get the job done right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next award is another fan favorite of ours. It is the Jeremy DeWitt Award for the best story involving impersonation of police, formerly sponsored by Florida law enforcement.
Yeah, we couldn't get that sponsorship anymore.
No. Our previous winner was a Florida man who impersonated a federal agent to avoid a background check. NCR, who are your nominations?
The nominees are Florida man impersonates a correction officer to steal a Corvette from a casino.
Stole a Corvette from a casino.
By telling them he was a correctionals officer.
Oh, get real.
Our second nominee is a Florida man who claims to be an ICE agent arrested for DUI with kids in the car.
Like that's totally going to work.
I'm a federal agent. Don't mind the 6-pack. That was already open.
Sue Bear, right you are. Right you are. From the shit towns of Australia, the 2nd of February from Adelaide in South Australia, where a Gronk steals a cop car and drives off with the sirens blaring. And then how about this from Sydney on the 27th of July, and in particular NCR from Burwood in Sydney, where Gronk has been charged after driving around in a fake Chinese police car full of weapons.
Oh, God, I remember that story. The decals alone were just shitty.
Oh, so I think they even misspelled police.
They did.
Yeah. See, as I open the envelope now, I could tell you now when we're discussing this with the selections committee, it was all set to be won by that bloke from Burwood. But the fact he misspelt police made it such a dead giveaway, we had no choice but to award it to the fake ICE agent, the fake Florida man ICE agent.
Congratulations, sir. You have won a free trip to Alligator Alcatraz. You can enjoy the finest of workout equipment and alligator wrestling for your life.
Oh, how dare you?
Yes.
How dare you? Because now I have to go and do this.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
How dare you?
Well, Mrs. Tom, he's not going to forget the pythons because the pythons will be in him.
Indeed, indeed. We now come on to a series of 4 new awards this year, NCR.
Oh my God, these awards. We could not help when the committee said there was too much. There was too much crazy that we couldn't only do it to these previous awards. They said, you need more. They have a fever, and the only cure is more trophies.
Well, we're going to give it to you because we've got a specialized trophy for our next one. We have dubbed it Trump's Golden Toilet for the worst story involving bodily fluid or excrement. NCR, time to get disgusting.
Yep. Get your hazmat suits ready, and if you've ever seen a Gallagher show, pull out your ponchos. Because our first nominee is a Florida woman who was also a doctor, spits saliva and blood on troopers during her DUI arrest. Yeah.
I hope that lady got her medical license ripped off.
I don't know about her license, but she was fired from Mount Sinai. Our next nominee is another Florida woman. Florida woman was on a tear this year. Florida woman flashes Waffle House and then licks manager's face before being arrested.
From the shit towns of Australia, first off, we head off to Australia's arsehole, which also includes Port Lincoln and Port Pirie, and we head out NCR to Whyalla,
Oh God, Wyala. You guys
where
are
a grubbet shat on the floor of a Kmart and then proceeded to wipe her ass with the clothes.
That's nasty.
Oh, that is nasty. The other story is various stories coming from Perth, and this could have been a theme in its own right, but it was Perth's punami problem. The reason why it's here is because it's the same story coming out multiple times. The punami situation in Perth was so bad, it forced the evacuation of numerous Perth suburbs and then also forced the cancellation of a Bryan Adams concert.
Nothing like this has happened since the summer of '69.
You couldn't even cut it with a knife.
You know, everything Bryan Adams did, he did it for you.
No, he did it for poo.
Oh
My God.
we're going to hell.
Yeah, we are. Absolutely. So to explain to Cicero, a punami, what they refer to as a punami, it also referred to as a fatberg. And basically, it's when you have a massive buildup of sewerage from stuff that's not meant to go in the toilet.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the problem is you're not supposed to be putting certain wipes and food and dead animals down the toilet.
Well, it's Wyala. What do they know about common courtesy?
Oh, God. No, it's Perth.
Oh, Perth.
It was Perth, yeah.
I still stand by my statement.
Oh, God. And before everyone starts pulling out their shit jokes, we're going to have the envelope here, and the winner of Trump's golden toilet for the first time is Perth, Western Australia, and the punami problem they had, and apparently it was the extra point for forcing the cancellation of the Bryan Adams concert. How dare you?
You bastards. I have to channel my inner Swedish girl to blame these people. How dare you? How dare you?
Outstanding. Oh, outstanding. Our next new award this year is the Judge Mindy Glazer Award for the biggest what the fuck moment in court. This award is proudly sponsored by De Castro, Myers, and Blandino. And NCR, it honors one of our favorite judges from Florida in Mindy Glazer.
Oh, God. Judge Glazer is she is a phenomenal judge, a stunning woman, by the way. And, well, always has a terrific sense of humor in the courtroom. Unfortunately, Florida Man did not compete in this particular award this year because Florida Man apparently couldn't behave in court. I'm surprised by that.
And it's a shame as well because Judge Mindy Glazer has had some absolute incredibly funny stories in that regards there. In particular, I think the guy who was twerking while being arraigned.
Oh, let's not forget the fact that she was on the same cruise as one of the guys who appeared in her court for sentencing.
Yes.
On a warrant.
Oh, that was hilarious. Our 4 nominations, all from Australia this year, were from Bendigo on the 2nd of February from Burnie, Tasmania, where a Gronk appeared by court video link while taking a shit. We had from the 9th of February a sex toy thief busted taking meth and a crack pipe to court. The 6th of April from Gosford in New South Wales, where a Gronk due to face court instead gets high, steals a car outside the courthouse, and is found by police asleep in the stolen car with socks on his hands.
Well, you don't want to leave fingerprint.
And finally, from Brisbane in Queensland, we have the fuckwit accused of racist attacks on Asians, calling the magistrate a cunt and claiming to be US president in court. Some very good nominations there. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first ever Mindy Glazer Award for the biggest what the fuck moment in court goes to Gosford in New South Wales for the Gronk, who was supposed to face court, got high, stole a car outside the courthouse, and then was found asleep in the stolen car with socks on his hands.
Oh,
Da, 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 da. Our next award is the Daddy Chill Award for the biggest what the hell is even that story of the year. This is a new award that we're awarding to the individual story that made you stop and think and just go, what the fuck is actually going on? Now, the thing with this is that it doesn't necessarily involve a crime, but it's just hilarious. NCR, I can tell you now that Port Pirie were very unlucky to miss out. For those wondering, Port Pirie were confirmed as Australia's horniest town after topping lovehoney.com.au's charts for the highest spend per capita on their website. And no, do not go and Google Love Honey.
unless they sponsor us.
Do not Google it. Don't do it. Cicero, Loretta, I'm looking at you two. Do not Google it. Can someone check on Cicero? Get out, Lemon Tart. Get out. Can someone check on Cicero, please?
Our first nominee from Florida Man. A Florida man builds a tire fort around his entire acreage of property. And I don't mean this is like, oh, no, this is like a full-on farm. He built an entire tire fort around.
One moment. I've just got someone at the door very quickly. One moment.
All right. While we wait for Anthony to return, let's take a quick commercial break with one of our fabulous sponsors.
Get the very best in cooked and cured meats with Holy Smoke Barbecue. Come and join our residential Pope and the Papal Rotti as they serve up a godly spread of ribs, breasts, pork sword kebabs, and rumps from around the world. Whether it is glazed in their very own signature water-to-wine sauce or treated from the Holy Smoker itself, you are guaranteed to have an out-of-body experience as you bite down on meat sent from heaven. Holy Smoke Barbecue. We are never afraid to show off our meat.
That is true.
Very true. My apologies for that. We just had I love live shows. We just had someone popping up at the front door. Yes, I do have a Google doorbell for those who could hear it. Please do not. One second. Google cancel.
You know what the funny thing is?
What's that?
We're live and we never did this.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh yeah. No, all good. Nothing major going on there. So the for the shit towns of Australia, our nominations were from the 11th of May from good old Goldie. Of course, they were going to appear again, weren't they, NCR?
Yes.
Gold Coast were officially nicknamed Australia's capital for syphilis.
Oh, my.
The other story from the 25th of May is Perth, Western Australia. And NCR, I'm pretty sure this was close to, if not your favorite story of the entire year.
Shall I? Because I actually forgot to mention one of our nominees.
Go on.
But the second nominee for Florida Man was a Florida man who pulled a gun in a bar dispute over how many eggs a chicken could lay.
How many eggs
can a chicken lay? So he left his house, came back.
And so I pull out my gun.
That's insane. That is absolutely insane.
But please share with them the story that made me laugh so hard this year.
From Perth, Western Australia, gay club Bears Perth inundated with membership requests from confused rugby league fans after the announcement of the NRL team, the Perth Bears.
The funniest thing about this was the response from the gay nightclub. We have canceled all applications at this time due to the confusion. However, if you wish to come and have a good time, all bears are welcome.
For those wondering where this came from, the North Sydney Bears have officially re-entered the National Rugby League competition by relocating to Perth and renaming themselves as the Perth Bears. However, there is a gay club that already exists in Perth known as Bears Perth.
The funnier thing is
no Cubs.
The rugby club is down the block to Bears Perth.
It was no less, ladies and gentlemen, than 6,500 memberships rocking up almost at once.
I can just imagine the first guy going in there. But who won this award?
I think this one's going to be a lay down misère, to be honest. The envelope, please. The winner of the Daddy Chill Award for the biggest what the hell is even that story of the year is Bears Perth.
Bears Perth. You beautiful, beautiful men, you. Enjoy your trophy. But like I was saying earlier, I can just imagine the first guy going in there. All right. A bit fancier than I thought. All right. Why they playing Madonna?
What drinks are they serving here?
A fuzzy navel. Oh, well, in Rome.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, you people are out of control, seriously. Our final new award. And NCR, I need you to get this ready for us here. Because our final new award is the Clancy Wiggum Award for the shittest act committed by the men and women in blue.
Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops. Springfield cops are on the take. But what do you expect for the money we make? Whether in a car or on a horse, we don't mind using excessive force. Bad cops, bad cops. Bad cops, bad cops.
Oh, bad cops indeed.
Oh,
Florida Man.
Go for it.
Florida Man had 2 nominations this year. But they are so bad. I hate bringing this up. But the first was a Florida sheriff's deputy caught trying to meet up with a minor in an arrest sting.
Oh, that's dangerous.
The second nominee was another Florida deputy caught sending illicit pictures to a 10-year-old.
God damn it, seriously.
Yeah. They weren't quite wood chipper ready because, well, Sheriff Chitwood took care of that last one for us.
Nice.
What he had done was had all of his new deputies come in, took the badge from that deputy that was arrested, melted it in front of them, and then told them that badge and number will never be used again. And if you break the law, I will personally throw you in jail.
Good man.
That man don't fuck around.
No. For the shit towns of Australia, we have from the 12th of October, from the Gold Coast, An ex-cop pleading guilty to punching an amputee in the dick and twisting his balls in a road rage incident. Or from the 14th of September in Perth, WA, the Perth LAC with a consensual gobby combined with an unsolicited digital penetration followed by a dick rubbing against glasses.
I think we need to elaborate afterwards, but let's get to this envelope.
I think this one's going to be another one that's going to be a lay down misère. The winner of the inaugural Clancy Wiggum Award for the shittest act committed by the men and women in blue is the Perth LAC.
So what had happened was it was an office party. Drinks were flowing. We've all been there, which is fair. It's fair. One cop said to another, "How would you like to have a little bit of a break, a little bit of fun?" Well, said cop obliged, and during the act, the cop giving decided to check the man's oil. Afterwards, the man who was receiving went home and told his wife. His wife agreed it was okay for him to receive said act, but the finger being inserted, no. That was a no-go.
No bueno.
So he reports it to his supervisors. And the supervisors put out a memo stating that an inappropriate act in a sexual nature took place at the party, and they will be questioning people. Anthony, please take over.
They sent around the memo for the act and the people to come forward to, discuss discreetly with what had happened. Little did they know that something else had actually happened that night that was completely unrelated, because they received an email of a further police officer admitting that during the course of the night, during the course of the night, a third police officer was going around to the drinks of every cop at that bar and proceeding to rub his genitalia over the glasses.
You weren't the person they were looking for, mate.
You mean 23 Jump Street? Oh God! And yeah, that was literally a dick move again. Yes.
Oh Lord, we're going to hell.
We have 2 awards left, ladies and gentlemen, and I think it's only appropriate given that she's still here in Sierra in the chat, because we do need her for this one in particular. Our first Hall of Fame award goes to our MVP of the year. Now, our previous winner for this was Florida man who successfully scammed a rock spider with offers for bestiality. An outstanding move that baited the rock spider perfectly and successfully scammed them.
It was truly, truly beautiful. Took almost his entire life savings and then reported him to the police.
Well played, sir. Well played. NCR, who are your nominations?
I only have one, and it's Mrs. Tom. He has been sending us from the start of the year crazier and crazier stories that she could find involving Florida men adjacent situations that would only come out of Florida but have been coming out of the woodworks. She is truly the nominee for the MVP of this year, in my opinion.
I had a couple of honorable mentions. One of them being the rock spider from Ballarat who got beaten up and robbed by a 14-year-old girl after planning to meet her for sex. Well played to that 14-year-old girl. The other one was the alleged armed carjacker and sex pest taken down by the middle-aged dad wearing SpongeBob undies.
Oh,
But you know what? When I heard this from NCR, I think it's only fair. We salute you, Mrs. Tom, for everything you have done for us.
if you have any words you would like to share, please put them in the side chat and we will bring them up. Oh my God. Every day she would send me the craziest fucking stories. I'm like, this isn't even on the Florida Man subreddit. How is this not there?
Congratulations, Mrs. Tom. I think she is still there. You are the winner of our MVP of the year.
You are our hero.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have but one more award left to give. It is the big one, ladies and gentlemen. It is the goldest of turds. It's what we're all here for.
We had so many.
Our previous winner was the Brisbane fuckwit who poured hot coffee on the random 9-year-old and then fled back to China. You gutless pig. NCR, who are your nominations for the goldest of turds?
I'm trying to find my nominees. I can't find them. They've been mysteriously deleted. But we've had so many this year, and a lot of them involving rock spiders.
Well, I think your one, I think your biggest nomination in particular was going to be the winner of the Fargo Award, if I remember rightly.
Yes, that's right. The yacht owner. No, it was the dude with the files of CP.
Yeah.
But we did up there. I found one of the names on the list. The convicted offender looking up pornography in the library in full view of the public.
I remember this one. No.
Yeah.
Now, you need to learn a lesson the hard way because there's a place for you if you want to go do that.
It's a pornography store. I was buying pornography.
Anthony, who are your nominees?
My nominations for the goldest of turds was from Lake Macquarie. The pregnant teenage L-plater allegedly clocked at 168 kilometers an hour with the baby in the car while fleeing cops. So I just want to point this out, ladies and gentlemen. She's an L-plater. She's a teenager. She already has a baby in the car. She's pregnant with baby number 2, and she's evading police.
She's just a teenage dirtbag.
The other nomination goes to, oh boy, it's happened again.
The city of Townsville is under attack.
A dead shit couple attacks a double amputee, beat up his support worker, steal his car, and steal his prosthetic legs. You scumbags.
You know, there are so many jokes I want to make, but out of sheer respect, I will not.
I have the envelope. You have the trophy, NCR.
I have their trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the goldest of turds for 2025 is the Florida man caught with CP of kids as young as 6.
Sir, you may now accept your second trophy if you haven't accepted your first, the Golden Turd. May you wear it with shame and pride. Also, a coupon for a free double scoop of the chocolate souffle from the Gucci Bay Hotel.
Yes. Oh, absolutely well deserved, that one there. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have concluded the Shit Towns Florida Man podcast for 2025. But don't worry, we'll be back next year.
Yes, there will be some changes. Good changes. I've been talking to Dwayne about doing some stuff, and we will return in January, towards February, after Australia Day.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure you keep checking out NCR News Network for all the great videos and stories, including our summer feature in Australia or the winter feature in the US, the shitbirds and the skanks of the ring.
You guys will get a poll every week to determine the winner. And maybe what kind of match it will be.
Absolutely. In fact, the polls will be coming out very, very shortly. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
I am NCR News Network.
I am Anthony Caruso.
And we will see you guys next time.